Hi guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. Welcome to my first evening routine of the year. My evening usually starts when it's time to fetch the kids, but today I wasn't able to, so Alwande Ubered back home. This is her coming in, irritated as per usual. I had been shooting some videos on this day, so I had to rearrange my house because I needed the space. So the first thing I asked Alwande to do was to help me rearrange the house back to what it was. It's usually Alwande's responsibility to do dishes, but when it's a lot of them or when there's a lot of pots, I do them myself. I instantly regretted why I told her to not do the dishes today, because instant regret. I think I complain about dishes every time on my channel, and I won't stop complaining about dishes. Give me the pots any day, I will cook any day, but dishes, I need to get myself a dishwasher because this can't be life.
I'm telling you that there ain't no other way. Pack your bags and then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new. Yeah, gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make.
Eventually I was done. By the time I was done, I realized that we had load shedding at 6 and it was about 4:30. So I asked Alwande to please help me with the veggies. I was planning on making mash and some meatballs with the kids. When I cook, I like being the only person in the kitchen, but when you live in South Africa, you will know that when that load shedding schedule hits, you will have to do whatever it takes. So Alwande helped me peel some potatoes a bit while I did the ingredients, the preparation, I guess, for the meatballs.
This was not a good stay. Gotta go our own way. 'Cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new. Yeah, gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow. Can make you grow. Can make you grow. I don't appreciate the chase. Now there's nothing here for me. I gotta go, I'll fly away to a new space. I don't appreciate the chase. Now there's nothing here for me. I gotta go, I'll fly away to a new space. 'Cause gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow. Can make you grow. Can make you grow. Sometimes
I do love making quick meals, but I have to say this is probably the quickest meal I've ever made because I realized we were pressed for time. I also had to fetch Umilani during this time, make sure that we come back before 6 o'clock, but I was able to do it all. Because Alwande was at home, I decided to leave the pots and go fetch Milani. And with Milani, you do not come to see her empty-handed. So I took a snack quickly, and around 5:15, I went to go fetch her. Immediately when Milani gets into the car, she will ask for her snack, whether it's sweet, ice cream, chocolate, or yogurt. She knows that you must have something for her. Luckily, I did have that yogurt, and after strapping her up, she immediately took it from me.
Daydream with me, let your mind explore all the things we were created for.
We got home around 6:25, which was not bad considering that I had already started cooking just before we left.
That keeps us reaching out for more. Sure that I'm not sure, knowing I don't know it, so I listen for my inner voice. Carry the winds, drown out the rain, but will it make sense without the pain? Won't color me blue.
You would swear Milani doesn't play enough at school. Every time she comes back from school, she wants to go continue playing outside, or she will want cartoons, something that they do at school every single day, probably 3 to 4 times a day. But when she's playing outside, it gives me some room and freedom to do what I need to do inside the house.
Treasure buried deeper with.
While Milani was playing outside, I went to the kitchen to continue with the pots. Luckily, Alwande had already mashed it. I just needed to add a little bit of milk and salt. Are you a toddler mom if you don't get complaints every 2 seconds? Milani had an Aina that she wanted me to kiss, tried to bribe her with some popcorn, but she actually really wanted me to kiss her boo-boo. Anyway, when that was done, back to the pots. I prefer to always put my meatballs, when I take them out of the oven, I prefer to put them in a pan, fry them some more, and add a little bit of pasta sauce just for flavor.
It carries the wind, drowns out the rain.
Again, are you even a toddler mom if your toddler isn't always trying to bother you? Like, I'm in the kitchen, Milani has things to play with outside, but she chooses to come play with the laundry basket just because she wants to be next to me. I'm not complaining, but at times when you want to get things done, I wish my toddler would just stay outside. Also, this pan from the MasterChef collection, I wish I would have been able to buy more. Absolutely, absolutely love it. It's all I use to cook now. Where has it been all my life?
After the pain.
I was able to finish the pots right just before load shedding hit and just had to get myself a glass of wine. Alwande was upstairs the entire time doing homework. Baby girl has a lot of work. Grade 9 is beating her ass and she's never happy about it. This evening routine was shot on a Monday and I had a busy weekend. I wasn't able to clean my house properly or even at least tidy up. So I woke up on the Monday and I washed some of my pillowcases and I had to put them back. Not only was my bed messy, but there was clothes all over because, as mentioned, my weekend, especially Saturday, was a bit busy. So I did have clothes all over the house because looking for something to wear when you're trying to go out is always a mission for me.
You know you try really hard, but sometimes you fall. Yeah, sometimes you fall. Be careful with my heart, oh. Say I'm not sensitive, but I can sense if it's right for me. Don't let your hair get in the way. Can't be defined by your mistakes. You know you try really hard, but sometimes you fall. Yeah, sometimes you fall.
Eventually, I finished tidying up and left Milani on the bed. While Milani was sitting on the bed, Alwande was right next to, the study desk is right next to my room before you guys come for me. Last time I did like a night routine, people came for me that I left Milani alone, which I didn't. So just to explain myself, Alwande's study area is right next to my room. So I left Milani there to go take a quick shower.
But sometimes you fall. Sometimes you fall. Sometimes you fall.
You guys, please excuse the lighting. By the time I took a shower, load shedding had hit and it was already starting to get dark. And I was just removing my wig. I had this wig for about 2 days. As mentioned earlier, today I was shooting, I think I shot about 2 videos. One for my channel and the other one was a client video. I'm so excited. I can't wait for it to go up. Well, I can't wait for them to approve it first.
Got nothing in return for my pain.
After I showered, it was then time for Milani to take her bath.
Alone and afraid.
One thing about Milani, you guys, is that she's a princess. When she was taking a bath, she asked for grapes. I gave them to her, and then she said to me she wants me to feed her grapes. Imagine, I am a peasant and Milani is the queen. This is her world. I just live in it. Anyway, during her bath time, it's also our little bonding time and play time. Milani does not get tired of playing. Please, guys, do your toddlers also run wild like this? Like Milani can play from the minute she wakes up until she sleeps.
So you and I'm not surprised by what I found, because I know I needed something different, and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who would listen, and it had to be you. Out of all the people to reply, my love couldn't be just anyone. My baby, it had to be you. I didn't seem to notice that you were checking for me. We were just friends, but we started building trust, and my fragile heart started to mend. Yeah, I should have paid attention. You would have been the obvious choice, but I needed time to see clearly, dig deep and cut through the noise. So then you came around and you made it cool, but so you and I'm not surprised by what I found, 'cause I know I needed something different, and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who would listen, and it had to be you. Out of all the people to regard, my love couldn't be just anyone. My baby, it had to be you.
Is it just me, or when we have load shedding, time is extremely slow? Alwande was doing her homework, I took a shower, Milani took a bath. All of this was all in 1 hour. I thought that by the time we were all done, it would have been 8 o'clock already, and we would have had time to do the things that we were supposed to do. But you know what? We used load shedding as time to bond. We had about 45 minutes left of darkness. Luckily, the globes in my lounge are one of those load shedding globes. They can last up to 4 hours, but I've had mine ever since I moved in here, and the previous tenant left them for me, so I don't know how long they had theirs. So it does not last 4 hours anymore, but we do get about an hour and a half of light from it.
Thought you were bulletproof. Look at you. What happened? Did she hurt you? Are you okay, baby? Everyone gets hurt. That's how we learn to make love work. It's part of life, but if you need a lullaby, baby, don't cry no more. Just let her walk out your door. Baby, don't cry no more. Mama's here. I wrote a lullaby for you. Yeah. Wasted, loving all the nights I spent wondering why we couldn't be. Ooh. And now that you're alone, you're on my phone, running game. But maybe, baby, when it settles in that you're
Eventually the globe went off and we sat in the dark for another 5 to 10 minutes, another 5 to 10 minutes, which wasn't bad. Immediately when the microwave went on, I went and dished for the kids. We were all starving at this time. I made the kids the mash and meatballs that I made, and now on the previous day I had made some food, so I had leftovers, and also I do find meatballs a bit childish, so I choose to not eat them.
Just let her walk out your door. Baby, don't cry no more. Mama's here. 'Cause maybe in time you'll see. Maybe I can be all you need. Yeah, lay all your love on me. Mama's here. Oh, I wrote a lullaby for you.
Around 8:15, we were having dinner. I prefer to have dinner at 7 so that at least by 8 everyone is done. If you want to chill, you can chill, but not because you're chilling because you're waiting for food. But I can't control ESCOM, so this is what we had to do with the children. Eventually, after eating, I went and made myself a cup of tea, and that was it for the night. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space.